MLB Network's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. It's the home opener of this new season between the American League's Houston Astros and the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim. It's going to be fun marveling at two of the best in the game. And it's next on
Houston, center fielder, number 4.
George Springer is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning. 1-0. Swing and a miss. 1-1. Temperature here at game time 61 degrees. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
That's some good hitting right there. Great eyes. I mean, to recognize that and lay off it right now, that was nice.
Takes a fastball on the inside corner. All even at 2-2. Here it is. Hit out towards second. Base hit, and that's their first of the new campaign. And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. First pitch of the at-bat. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
I'll tell you what, right there, Matt, that's a sign of a guy that was sitting on an off-speed pitch. He threw that fastball right behind him.
Nope, that's out.
Now a throw over to first. And here's a ball hit in the air. Mazzara sprinting after it. He's there and records the first out. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Batting third.
Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and 1 gone. Line to the right side. And that'll get down for a base hit. The relay throw, and they are not going to get him at first. He's aboard easily. Here's Carlos Correa now. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. Now a fastball that couldn't quite find the zone. It's ball 1.
That pitch right there, he's trying to keep him from getting his arms extended. If it's out over the plate more, he can obviously do a lot of damage with it.
Getting a few steps off a second there. Now the pitch. Swung on and missed. 1-2 now. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. A swing and a miss for out number 2, and a ball he had no chance of making contact with. Coming to the plate now, Josh Reddick. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. Leaves a slider up high, but it's taken for a strike. Late decision to swing that time, and as a result, it's 0-2.
He's falling behind right now after that swing right there. Now he's 0-2. And 0-2, choke up a little bit and try to put
this ball gets down. Let's see if they try to score. The relay, and he is in there. They couldn't get him at second. The run comes across to score, and they jump ahead 1-0. So stepping in, Yulieski Gurriel. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Way behind that pitch. It's 0-1.
Matt, this is how you want to start a game. First inning, you already jump on them early. You get 1 run in, and now you have 2 other runners on base. You come up with a big hit.
Meanwhile, this ball gets down. It's a base hit. Digging in, Marwin Gonzalez. Given the situation, he's got an opportunity to break this game wide open. And they start him out away with a cold strike.
Getting that first pitch strike is really important when you're dealing with the bases loaded behind you. Good job to give himself the advantage there.
That's taken. Now it's 0-2. And he'll try to hold up in time, but to no avail as he went around. And here's D. Gordon now. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading off for the Halos, second baseman, D. Gordon.
And that misses low and away. Ball 1. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Big tilt on the slider, gets a swing and a miss. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Goes the other way with it as this is in the air down the line in left. Gonzalez moves over near the line as he puts it away for the first out of the inning.
Batting second.
Settling in now, Justin Upton, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Swing, and that's hit out of play up into the plaza level. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball one.
Well, you're in trouble at the plate if you fall behind this guy 0-2, so that was a good job to hold up right there.
And he comes back with a fastball, 1-2 now. Look out, that one almost got away from him. 2-2 now. The pitch. Bounced slowly back toward the mound. Throw on to first, and Verlander's got it going here, 2 away. In now the power-hitting outfielder Nomar Mazara. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. And that's dead center for strike 1. 2 out, nobody on. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes, the count now with the bases empty and 2 away. Well, as demonstrated there, that's a tough pitch to do anything with.
Oh, you think? If you've got a good fastball like he does, that location can be really effective. It looks so tempting to the hitter.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will standing in, Brian McCann. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest.
Brian McCann.
Splitter swung on and missed, 0-1. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2.
Well, that was an awful late swing on a curveball. One of 2 things. He either didn't pick it up or he was sitting curveball and had his mind made up that he was going to swing, and the break broke before he expected it.
Back up the middle, taken in by Simmons. Throw to first will be in time, and there's 1 gone here to start the second. Now at the plate, Derek Fisher. First pitch on its way. Swung on and missed, outclassed by that fastball for a strike. And that jammed him a bit there as it's fouled at the plate. Comes with a slider there as it's lifted down the line in left. And Upton's got this one. 2 away now. Here's George Springer. He singled to start the ball game and later came around to score the game's first run. Hard hit ball to second. Gordon is up with it. Throw to Pujols is going to be in time, and the inning is over. At the plate, Mike Trout. He'll be the one to greet Justin Verlander to start the inning.
Mike Trout.
And there's a fastball from Verlander to jump ahead, 0-1. Had him reaching at thin air that time, and he's very quickly down 0-2.
Well, he was clearly looking for a fastball right there, and that slider got right to him and went whoop, slid to the side, and as a result, you got an ugly swing and miss.
Well, when you're behind 0-2 as a hitter, you're in swing mode. Nothing changes that like seeing something hard bearing in on you, though.
And the throw will indeed take care of him for the first out.
Batting fifth.
Here's the shortstop, Zach Cozart. First pitch on its way from Verlander. And he tries to hold back on the swing, but I think it would have been ruled a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Chopped weakly to the left. Throw gets him, 2 down. In now is Andrelton Simmons. They'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. And a check swing here, but he clearly went around on a pitch that would have been a strike anyway. It's 0-1. And a curveball that started low and broke lower, ball 1. Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now. Again, he sends it out of play.
That's probably not what he wants to do with 2 strikes right there with the fastball. He is fortunate he just fouled it off.
And a check swing here, but he holds up far too late as it's digging in to try it again. Alex Bregman. He'll stand in to open things up here in the third. In there, no balls and a strike. Outside for a ball, 1-1. A little bit outside, 2-1. The 2-1 on its way. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
That's back-to-back breaking balls away, but now he's got himself into a little bit of a tough spot. You probably can't throw that again, so your opponent is probably up there just looking for a fastball that he can drill.
Line towards center field. And that's a base hit, 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances. So an inning opening single kicks off their half of the third. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jose Altuve. He reached on a single in his first try. Simmons is there to Gordon for 1. Back to Pujols, not in time, and they can't get them both.
The batter, number 1.
Striding in once again, Carlos Correa. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Chopped foul over towards the dugout. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Well, he's got a double play situation right here. If he can get the ball down, everything's been up. So I'm not really looking for a double play. It might take 2 or 3 hitters to get out of this jam.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball 1. Now a bluff here as he steps off to look him back at first. Runner at first here, 1 man out. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Trout is back to the warning track, and he's able to put it away for the second out. Digging in for his second at-bat, Josh Reddick. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. There goes Altuve. A pitch out. The throw. Not in time as he's able to thwart the pitch out. Now a spin and a throw back to second, but he is in there as they can't get him at second. Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch. Ball 2. A decent lead at second. Here's the pitch. Chases one up the ladder as this is hit in the air to left field. Will reach out with one hand to make. Now at the plate, Luis Valbuena. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
Hitter, Luis Valbuena.
Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. The windup and the 0-1. Looking at strike 2, a fastball that catches the inside corner. And Dan, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
And he tried to hold up that time. We'll get an appeal down to third, and no swing. It's ball 3. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Shot back up the middle. Springer is right there, 1 down. So 1 away here with the bases empty, and standing in trouble now in the person of Albert Pujols. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike.
Watching him on the mound, I'm really impressed with what he's doing right now. He's been really aggressive and confident over the last couple of innings.
Angel still looking for hit number 1 in the ballgame. Line softly toward the hole, and that'll be the second out. So striding in, Martin Maldonado. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. Off the plate and low here, ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike one anyway. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And a fastball just a bit high. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. To 2-2 now.
Well, he doubled up on that slider, so that tells me he's really feeling it at this point in the game. Good chance we'll see a heavy dose of that slider as this start continues.
Count is full. Here's the pitch. Now a check swing, but that's in there for strike 3 anyway. Ready now, Yulieski Gurriel. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th.
First baseman number 10.
And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1. Now the pitch. And a fastball that's about off the radar screen there. It's 2-0. 3-0 now.
Well, he doesn't have any walks yet. He's going to have to come in the zone right here and really avoid throwing that first walk of the game.
And that falls in for a solid base hit, his 2nd of the night. So the Astros put a man aboard to get the inning underway. Here's Marwin Gonzalez now. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Gonzalez.
He's set and the pitch. A fastball right down the middle for a strike. And that one stayed too low apparently. 1 run, 6 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point. Smoke toward the hole, and that's through for a hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
The catcher, number 16,
stepping up to the plate, Brian McCann comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Sent on the ground out to second. And the throw is not going to be in time as he's able to reach base safely. Coming to the plate now, Derek Fisher. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Sends that one out of play for strike 1.
Man, I tell you what, if I had a timeout and I went out there to talk to him, I'd say, look, we just got to minimize the damage. Bases loaded, no outs. We don't want them to blow the inning totally open.
Catch is made in medium deep left center. Here comes the runner for the plate. And that'll plate their 2nd run of the game as they take a 2-0 lead.
Center fielder.
Here's George Springer. He singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Way off balance hack that time. Good for the first strike.
Trying to do way too much up there for what I can tell. He knows that's a big run standing there at third, but that swing was way out of control. You still have to stay within yourself and look for your pitch.
This is in the air out to right field. Catch will be made here. Tagging is the runner from third. Throw won't get him. They'll cash in here as the run is in to score from third.
Third baseman
and
number
that'll
2.
bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. A hit in 2 tries so far. In the dirt here. And no advance. It's ball 1. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Right side hit hard. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now. Ready for another shot now. Jose Altuve. He's 1 for 2 in the ballgame. Jake Marisnick will be summoned now to be the pinch runner.
Number 6, Jake Marisnick.
Here's the first pitch to him. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
He's certainly giving up plenty of hits in this one, but the funny thing is he hasn't walked anyone yet. That tells me he's throwing strikes, but he's just not throwing enough quality strikes.
Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row?
They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second. That makes it a 4-0 ball game. Digging in once again, Carlos Correa. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. Hit hard on the ground to the right. A dive, but he can't knock it down. It's through for a base hit. In to score, the runner from third. And not in time as the run scores. Ready once again, Josh Reddick. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Lined into left field, a base hit. Now at the plate, Yulieski Gurriel. Two men on. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Good lead off at second there. Now the pitch. And here's a fastball called for strike one. Getting a few steps off a second there. Now the pitch. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. 1-2. 6 runs, 11 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point. So 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Yeah, and that splitter is normally the go-to pitch to this guy, but it really hasn't shown that.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and ready for another chance.
Leading off the 4th inning for the Angels, second baseman, number 9.
First pitch on its way from Verlander. Line drive to center field. Springer patrolling center makes the play. 1 out. Into the box now, Justin Upton. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Now some action out in the Houston bullpen, as it appears both a lefty and a right-hander are up to throw.
You know what I've been impressed with? He's really used that fastball to his advantage, and he's recognized the fact he's throwing it by people. So he's continued to dominate with that heater and not check off a bit much.
Fastball, and he has to bend out of the way of that one. Ready on 1-2. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3.
With the meat of the order due up next, you can probably expect to see something you can handle here with the full count as the 2-hole hitter.
On to first, but it's too late as the first base umpire says they just missed getting him at the bag.
Number 33.
In now, Nomar Mazara. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball. And he starts to go after it. Question was, did he hold up in time? Yes, indeed, says the third base umpire. Here it comes on 1-1. Belt high and right down the middle for a strike.
Can't say he's tickling around the zone. Those last 2 pitches were pretty much grooved right down the middle, but it didn't bite him.
A fastball that just misses inside. Now a swing as he rifles this one into center for a base hit. Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. And he holds up here, but the pitch is a cold strike anyway.
Look, this is a big half inning. Look, they're down a little bit right now, but if they get something going, it's still early in the game. This is a huge inning and a huge at-bat.
0-2 count, and the pitch. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight.
Third baseman, number 6.
Standing in, Zach Cozart. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Throw on to first. He'll be in time, and a good chance for the Angels goes for naught. Here's Marwin Gonzalez now. He's in to get things going here in inning number 5.
Fielder, number 9.
Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. Tried to pull that one back, but he couldn't do it, and it's 0-2 now. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. And look out as he has to hop out of the way of the fastball there. Now here's the pitch. Here's a blooper out toward left center. Upton over to his left. And he whiffs on it. Evan Gattis now standing in. First at bat of the game for him here in the 5th, as he was a late entrant into this one. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. And he won't even think about second as he'll flip on to first for the sure out. Digging in, Derek Fisher. He hit a sac fly earlier. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1.
You know, Matt, sometimes guys throw too many strikes. Listen to this. 70% of the time in the game, he's throwing first pitch strike to the hitter, and yet he's still struggling. Maybe he's got to move it off the plate.
The runner scores from second. At the plate, George Springer. One in, one out, and one on here in the inning.
Springer.
And this is sliced foul into the stands in right, out of play. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Mazzaro looks up. Gone! Striding into the box, Alex Bregman. He's 2 for 3 thus far.
Baseman, Alex Bregman.
This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike one. So he'll add 1 to his total as that falls in. He's got 3 hits in this one. Trying to pick things up where he left off. Jose Altuve, 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. And this is taken outside for ball 1. 3 runs already home here. Hit out towards second. And he is out on the tag. Throw to first, not in time, so they'll settle for 1 out. Here's Carlos Correa now. In his last appearance, he singled home a pair of runs.
Correa.
Slow roller left side. Throw over to Pujols at first. He'll take care of him to end the inning. In now is Andrelton Simmons. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
For the Halo.
First delivery to him on the way.
Andrelton
Tough
Simmons.
slider down low for a strike. The windup and the 0-1. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball. Here's Verlander now on 0-2. Swing and he pops him up over toward foul territory. Gurriel is over and he puts it away for the first out.
Now batting.
Here's Luis Valbuena now.
Hitter.
Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And a fastball runs in a bit too close for comfort that time.
You know, pitching isn't always about throwing strikes. Sometimes you just need to make sure your opponent isn't too comfortable up there. And that's just what he did right there. Busted him inside with good hard stuff.
Now that's a nice pitch. He ran that in there about mid-90s and put it past him.
Looked like he was on that one, but it's 1-2. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. And he tried to hold up that time. We'll get an appeal down to third, and no swing. It's ball 3. No walks yet. Here's the delivery. Here is a ground ball now for the shortstop to the right of second. Throw gets him, 2 down. Here's Albert now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. A swinging bunt out in front of the plate. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Stepping in is Josh Reddick. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already. Austin Adams. Action now in the Angels bullpen as a left-hander starts to get loose. And that's in there for a strike.
Well, these hitters can expect to see a heavy dose of that big fastball from this reliever. It's a major part of his arsenal.
0-2 count. Here's the pitch. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Reddick waiting, and now the pitch. Smoke toward the hole. Right to Gordon. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
First base
Riding in once again, Yulieski Gurriel. 2 hits and 3 at-bats for him in this one. Out of play. 0-1 pitch on its way. Now a ball slapped hard the opposite way. And that gets down, and we'll see if that's extra bases. He's around first, heading for two. The relay, and he is into second with a double, his third hit of the night.
The left fielder.
Ready once again, Marwin Gonzalez. He reached base on an error and later came around to score last time up. Line drive to left. Oh, and this goes right past him. They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second. And he'll reach second now with one away. Ready for another chance? Evan Gattis. He's 0 for 1 thus far. There's a fastball to start him off, but that misses for ball one. 1-0 count. Here it is. And that one stayed up a little high.
Look, Matt, he's nibbling. He's nibbling. I know he's upset he didn't get those pitches, but they just miss off the corner. He can't give in now. Just continue to nibble.
And when you're already down by a bunch, this is where a guy's got to take some responsibility out there and at least start throwing some strikes.
The designated hitter
from the stretch. Derek Fisher swings and misses there, so he's down 0-1. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Swings through it for strike number 2.
Sometimes guys get a little less aggressive pitching with a couple of runners on base, but not here. That was 2 good fastballs to take control of the bat and get the count to 0-2.
In with it now is Upton, and they'll have to hold the runner at third base. Trying to pick things up where we left off, George Springer. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point. And this is popped fouled off to the right and back into the. Has a look, now the pitch. And he lays off for ball one. Bases are loaded here, 1 man out. And that's through into center field, base hit. 1 run is scored. And not in time as the run scores. And the second run will score as well. Digging in and looking for more, Alex Bregman. He's working on a 3-hit ball game right now. Swung on and missed, outclassed by that fastball for a strike. Off the plate and in, it's a ball and a strike.
Well, this inning pretty much has been one to forget for him, but he's still out there, and it's only going to get worse if he dwells on it and lets the frustration take over. Easier said than done, though.
On the ground to second base, this could be 2. Simmons back to Pujols, not in time, and they can't get them both. Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. He's doubled and singled in 4 at-bats in this contest. And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1.
That's a good fastball down the zone. Now, some hitters are good low ball hitters, but that's exactly where you want to be.
And this is going to find the alley as he might have himself his second double of the ball game. Bregman is on his way home. The runner from first comes all the way around to score. Here's Carlos Correa now. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Now a swing and a fly ball. But this is going to wind up a foul ball.
Oh, that was a pretty good pitch right there. A little bit late. That's why he wasn't able to catch it. Right there in his wheelhouse. Matt, he's thrown 2 pitches right down the middle and got away with them. I don't think he should go back there again, but he's got to locate a little bit better if he wants to put him away. This guy's too good a hitter.
On 0-2,
threw it right past him. A swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the. Digging in to try it again. Martin Maldonado comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Martin Maldonado.
A swing and a high drive to right center field. Reddick going back on it. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning. Here's D. Gordon now. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. First pitch here misses wide, 1-0.
He still might be looking for that release point on that curveball early in this outing. That one looked like it popped out of his hand behind his ear instead of out front. We'll see if he finds that pitch because it'll be important for him.
And this one runs a little too far in, ball 2. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Behind a changeup, if you can imagine, for a strike.
One thing you try to do as a hitter is figure out what pattern the pitcher is pitching. I can't cover the whole plate. He's done a masterful job of pounding him on the outside half for strikes, and they haven't figured it out yet.
And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there, 2 away. Digging in
fielder,
once
number
again,
8.
Justin Upton.
Justin
A hit in 2
Upton.
tries so far. And no swing, apparently, ball 1. Verlander starting to run up his pitch count. He's at 75 thus far. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. On the move is Springer. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. Back here at Angel Stadium of Anaheim. This one pretty much all over, but the shouting as we
Leading off
check
for the
our game
Astros.
summary to see how we've
Right
gotten to
fielder.
where Broadcasting live from Houston, Texas, where the retractable roof of Minute Maid Park is closed. Tonight, it's the home opener for 2017 between the Boston Red Sox and the Houston Astros. Two great hitters lead their teams to battle next on MLB Network. Standing in, Eduardo Nunez. He'll get us started in this one under the light.
First baseman, Eduardo Nunez.
And opposite field as he lines this down the line in right. That's a hit, their first of the new season. And he is into second base with a leadoff double. Now at the plate, Dustin Pedroia, looking to get something to the right side with that leadoff man at second to start the ball game. Starts him out with a sinker that's inside, 1-0. For Nunez, he's at second with his first two-bagger of the year. Squared that one up just a little late. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Changeup gets him out in front for strike two.
Here we are in the first inning. We're watching adjustments be made after giving up that extra base hit. Now that's better location. He's going to have a better day if he does that.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch out. Dustin Pedroia goes down for the first out of the game. Andrew Benintendi stands in as he looks at ball one here. Drilled to first. Gurriel brings it in, and he'll take this one to the bag for the out, but meanwhile the runner will move up 90 feet to third base. Here's Mookie Betts trying to cash in here in his first at bat with a runner at third and two gone. Good downward action there, and it's 0-1. And he just ramps up, and here's the fastball by him. 0-2.
You got to be thinking he's going to throw that changeup eventually.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike. Here comes the second baseman, Jose Altuve, to get things kicked off in the home half.
Second baseman, Jose Altuve.
And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball one. Now the pitch. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball. 1-2 as the changeup had him out in front there.
Really deceptive changeup there. Very well executed. It looks like it just sort of dies when it gets close to the plate.
And he is going to have extra bases here to start the home first. The throw into second. And the Astros get something started right away. It's a leadoff double. Coming to the plate now, Alex Bregman. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. And he starts him out with a strike on the outer half. For Altuve, that's double number 3 so far on the year. Back up the middle. Throw by Pedroia will be in time, and there's your first out. So striding forward now, George Springer. First trip to the plate for him in this one, and it's a good RBI spot too. Leadoff man at third with one down. Ooh, good changeup, just missed inside. 2-0.
That's a pretty tough spot for him to deal with in the first inning. Runner in scoring position already, and now he's got the three-hitter salivating in a good hitter's count.
There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. And this is sliced foul into the stands in right, out of play. A man at third with one away. And you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2.
The shortstop.
Here's Carlos Correa now, trying to cash in here in his first at-bat with a runner at third and two gone. And a base hit, and that's going to chase in the run from third. The Astros are off to a 1-0 lead. Digging in, Josh Reddick, trying to keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. Down on the shins and missed with it, ball one. And this one's too far inside, ball 2.
Now this is the kind of count this guy feeds on at the plate. You can bet he's geared to hit the fastball right here.
Hard hit ball to second. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. At the plate, Evan Longoria. He'll lead things off against Garrett Cole.
Evan Longoria.
Breaking ball that's cut on and missed for the first strike.
Well, he's just 2 outs into his major league debut on the mound, and so far he doesn't seem nervous or like he's trying to do too much. That's easier said than done.
And Longoria swings and misses. A good pitch there, and he's down on strikes for the first out.
Shortstop, Xander Bogaerts.
Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. But this is foul for the first strike. 1 strike now from Cole. Hit sharply on the ground to the left. A dive, but he can't knock it down. It's through for a base hit. Here's Jackie Bradley now. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away.
Bradley Jr.
Now a ground ball for Altuve. This might be 2. 1 there. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Here's Marwin Gonzalez now. And he'll step in to start things out against Chris Sale.
Left fielder, Marwin.
Hit hard back up the middle. That gets through, and he'll start the inning off with a base hit. So the leadoff man reaches base to start out their half of the second inning. Evan Gattis now standing in. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hit on the ground to third. Longoria's there. Pedroia on to first. A double play. Coming to the plate now, Yulieski Gurriel will try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. And that misses inside 1-0. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Well, he's not proving that he can command his breaking ball in the zone right now. And until he does, there's no reason to bite on it.
And he gets this one over at the knees for the first strike. Here's a big swing and a miss on the fastball. 2-2.
If you're going to catch up to a high fastball like that, it's all about getting that front foot down in enough time to allow your hands to start moving forward. He was way too late there.
Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him in the. At the plate, Mitch Moreland. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest.
Mitch Moreland.
And he goes against the shift there as this is on the ground to the left side. And the throw on to first will take care of him. So he's thrown out by the only man standing on the left side of the infield. 1 away.
Christian Vasquez.
A shot down the first baseline. And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball. Throw into second. And he'll get in there safely. Trying to pick things up where he left off. Eduardo Nunez, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1. Now a fastball here, not close, and it's 1-1 now. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2. Here's the second baseman now, Dustin Pedroia. 0-for-1 here in the early going. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. Here's the 1-0. A little over anxious that time as it's a ball and a strike. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And a fastball runs in a bit too close for comfort that time.
Hey, that's a classic piece of pitching right there. You have to back hitters away from the plate to make them a little bit uncomfortable. Now you can go inside or outside. I like that purpose pitch.
Grounded back up the middle. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. So stepping in, Jake Marisnick. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
Jake Marisnick.
And the first pitch is chopped foul right at home plate. It's strike 1. Chased a low ball there, and he's quickly down in the count 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2.
Well, now it's a 1-2 count. He's throwing the same pitch 3 times in a row. He got ahead with it. Now let's see if he puts him away with it.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Jake Marisnick is retired for the first out here in the bottom half of the 3rd. Jose Altuve is in for his second plate appearance as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. That's wide, 2-0.
Seems to me like they're pitching him a little bit more cautiously after that double he had his first time up.
3-0 now. Alex Bregman is on deck. Smoked on the ground up the middle and into center field as he's aboard with a 1-out single. And that'll bring up the former first rounder Alex Bregman. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Starts him with a good rising fastball there for strike 1.
That was a first pitch fastball. He just blew it right by him. You talk about an overpowering fastball working today. He's got a good one going.
Pitch on the way. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2.
He had some really good late action on that slider right there. It's hard to do anything with that.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and the left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Andrew Benintendi.
Now some action out in the Houston bullpen as it appears both a lefty and a right-hander are up to throw. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. Hit hard up the middle. That's through for a base hit, and he's 1 for 2 now. So it's a leadoff base hit to start the Red Sox half of the inning. Standing in, Mookie Betts comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Swing and a liner, and that'll get down for a base hit. In is the third baseman Evan Longoria. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1.
Well, they have been really aggressive swinging early in the count, early in this game, and that's twofold. You're either not going to get a high pitch count from the pitcher, which could go against you, or you're going to knock him out. We're coming right at.
Hold on now. That ball is down and could score a run. And the run is in to score from second. It's 1-1. And he is in there. Digging in for his second at-bat, Xander Bogaerts. He singled his last time up. Now this is chopped fouled at home plate. It's 0-1. 0-1 count and the pitch. And there's ball 1. 1 run, 6 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. Swing and a miss as he pulled the string on him. 1-2. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out. Here's Jackie Bradley now.
Center fielder Jackie Bradley Jr.
Fastball that just misses inside.
What good inside fastball right there. Trying to tie the hitter up, trying to keep him from getting those arms extended. A pitcher's pitch.
And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Ready for another chance? Mitch Moreland. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. And look out as that one ran in and got him. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Christian Vasquez. And we'll see what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 home so far this inning. The knee buckler, and he swings and misses at it. Look out, a fastball up near his dome, and that'll wake you up a bit.
Well, he came right back in there after he hit the previous batter. I like that. If you're going to work inside, you're going to hit a few guys, but you can't let that change your game plan.
Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row?
Throw on to first, and a good job of working out of that one with just digging in to try it again. George Springer. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Now a drive out to the gap in right center. On his way to second is Springer. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out. Here's Carlos Correa now looking to follow up the RBI single from his first at-bat. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Fourth inning of a 2-1 ball game. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. And that one is out of here. A two-run shot that gives them the lead. Stepping in is Josh Reddick. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. And he takes a pitch that's ruled a strike at the knees. Pretty liberal strike zone there. It's 0-1. Late decision to swing that time, and as a result, it's 0-2. Down and away, it's a ball and 2 strikes.
Well, no surprise on that one. That's the classic slider down the way, trying to get him to chase on that 0-2 pitch.
And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. Stepping into the box, Marwin Gonzalez. He reached on a single in his first try. And here's a ball hit in the air. Vasquez has a play. 2 gone. Evan Gattis now standing in.
Catcher, Evan Gattis.
And here's a pitch inside, and that got him. Striding in once again, Yulieski Gurriel, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control, 0-2.
That changeup for the second strike right there is a great sign. When you're struggling like he has early in this game, you got to get in a rhythm. The changeup, off-speed pitches, all those put your mechanics in the right place to throw strikes.
Up with the ball is Pedroia. He'll whip this one to first in time. And digging in once again, Eduardo Nunez. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. Ground ball left side. Backhanded. Throw won't get him. Ready for another shot now. Dustin Pedroia. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Ball 1.
1-0.
From the stretch. 2-0.
On 2-0, you can bet he's looking for a fastball that he can turn on and drive. Might be thinking about picking on that big hole between first and second.
Reddick is there, and he makes the catch for the out. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Hit down the line at first. The second for 1. On to first, but not in time as he's in there ahead of the throw. Here's Mookie Betts. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game.
Mookie
Becomes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. A fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind. And now a stoppage here as a balk has been called. And that could wind up being a costly one, as it'll move that base runner into scoring position now with 2 away. And this is fouled back and out of play.
Well, they got him in the rocking chair right now. A little changeup, followed up with a fastball, and he's a little late with that swing. I may go back with another changeup.
Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Hopped up, calling for it, Gurriel. And that's the 3rd out. Here's Jake Marisnick. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
leading out for the Astros. Designated hitter, Jake Marisnick.
Here's a high foul ball as it finds a lucky fan in the upper deck for a souvenir. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. Now to the plate, Jose Altuve. He doubled earlier and carries a 2 for 2 line into this appearance. A swing and a miss at a ball down. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Just a bit jumpy that time, swung on and missed. Looking to put him away, here's the 0-2. Hold the string on him, strike 3 swinging. Up with it, Vasquez. And the throw is in time. Altuve is retired, 2 down now.
Third baseman,
And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. And a swing and a miss at a ball in the dirt. Outside for a ball, 1-1. 5th inning of play here in a 3-2 ball game. Now a ball line foul up and over the Astro dugout.
Matt, I like the last two pitches. A changeup and then a fastball, and he's late with the swing on the fastball right there. You got him in between right now, and that's an advantage to the pitcher.
Goes down and gets it as this is bounced to short. Throw on to first, gets him, and the side is retired. In is the third baseman, Evan Longoria. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far.
Evan Longoria.
Hit sharply on the ground. Correa fields it cleanly. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the sixth.
The shortstop.
Here's Xander Bogaerts now. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Committed to that one a bit too soon as it locks him up for strike one.
Boy, not a good swing there. That was really ugly. Anytime you can make a hitter look like that, you've done something special.
Did it look to you like he was guessing on the pitch?
Oh, certainly it had to be, Matt, but if he was, he obviously wasn't looking for that pitch.
Up next
digging in once again, Jackie
fielder.
Bradley Jr. He's got an RBI
Bradley
despite an 0 for 2 effort to this point. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball one. This is pulled into right. In there, a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Now batting.
Striding in once again, Mitch Moreland comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Couldn't quite hold back that time as the changeup fooled him for strike one. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Gonzalez on the move. The catch is made, and the tying run is going to tag from second. And he will make it back to second and be content with holding on there. Ready for another shot now. Christian Vasquez. We'll see if he can come through in a clutch spot here. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 6. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1. Here's a look over to first, and the runner back. 3-2s are scored here in inning number 6. Fastball. Whoa, look out. That just about got him in the coconut. A swing and a miss at the big curveball.
That's the perfect pitch after you've just brushed a guy back. The hitter probably isn't sitting up there thinking you're going to flip something soft up there.
2-2 count. Here it comes. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Here's George Springer. He'll have the opportunity to kick things off. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Here's the first pitch to him. Now a swing as he shoots this down the right field line. And that's a fair ball as it'll head for the 326 sign in right. And the Astros get something started right away. It's a leadoff double.
Up next for the Astros.
Digging in and looking for more, Carlos Correa. He's off to a fast start in this one. 2 for 2, including a home run. Snap throw from the catcher. 3 runs, 7 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. And that fastball's too much for him there. 1-2.
Oh, he reached back and challenged him right there. I like that. Early in the count. Here it is, big fella. I know you're a good hitter, but I'm coming right after you.
So he froze him for the strikeout. Carlos Correa is dealt with for the first out in the bottom of the inning. Slapped hard the opposite way. And that's in there. Base hit. Ready for another chance? Marwin Gonzalez. Yeah, we thought we might be seeing the end of the road for the starter, but clearly he's still in there for at least one more hitter.
Yeah, and I think one reason he's still out there is to make this switch hitter hit from the right side, Matt. It's definitely his weaker side of the plate, so I think that's the matchup they're playing here. He's certainly giving up plenty of hits in this one, but the funny thing is he hasn't walked anyone yet. That tells me he's throwing strikes, but he's just not throwing enough quality strikes.
Now a ball fouled down the right field line out of play, so that'll move the count to 2-2 now. Struck him out, and he becomes the 9th strikeout victim thus far. Ready once again, Evan Gattis. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And a ball 1-0. 2 down, runners at first and second. And a whiff at a good slider that time. Changed things up on him, and he got him to swing through it. 1-2 now.
Boy, as a hitter, he's really put himself in a bad spot right there, chasing that ball out of the zone 1-1. You're telling the pitcher now, I'm not seeing the strikes at all. They'll probably try to get him to chase again.
I like what he was trying to do there with the two-seam fastball, but that's a tough pitch to command. When you throw it glove side like that, it's really tough to get it to come back to the corner.
Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3. And, whoa, awfully close, but it's ball 4, according to Woody Keller. Digging in to try it again, Yulieski Gurriel. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. Swung on and missed for the first strike. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now.
He put himself in a good position, jumping ahead 0-2.
Threw it right past him, a swing and a miss at the gas. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Eduardo Nunez. He'll be tasked with starting things as we begin the 7th. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. On the move is Springer, but he won't have a play. This is down and into the gap. He hit the corner and tries for third. The relay, and they're not going to get him at third. He's in there with nobody out as the potential tying run. So striding in, Dustin Pedroia, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Springer has it, and I'd be surprised if they send the runner. The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Here comes the first pitch. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Moving under it, Gonzalez makes the catch, but the runner from third breaks for home. But not in time, and just like that, this ball game is tied. Here's Mookie Betts. Bases empty and 2 gone following the sacrifice fly. Fooled him a bit as this is hit high in the air towards right center and shallow. Reddick is there, and they go down in a hurry here as his side is quickly returned. So striding forward now, Jake Marisnick. 0 for 2 with a couple of strikeouts for him so far. And that swung on and missed for strike 1. Ground ball sent back up the middle. And he's retired here, 1 away. Digging in now, Jose Altuve. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. Sliced hard but foul. Look out over there. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And that's a called strike at the letters. Though that looked high from here, it's 0-2 now. And he takes a good swing at that one as this is sent down the line in right, but ultimately into the crowd, a foul ball.
I like the pitch right there. Got it to chase a fastball out of the zone. I'd come back with it again.
A swing and a miss for out number 2, and a ball he had no chance of making contact with.
Alex Bregman.
This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike 1. And he's got to be more disciplined here. It's 0-2. And he's got another one here. 12 punch-outs now in the ball. In is the third baseman, Evan Longoria. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
Number 3, Evan Longoria.
And now a swing and a miss, and that's what you call establishing the inside part of the plate. It's strike 1.
Oh, man, he just tied him up in knots right there.
And that's going to be a base hit, so a good start as the possible go-ahead run is aboard to start the 8th. Stepping in, Xander Bogaerts. 2 hits and 3 at-bats for him in this one. Smoked on the ground left side. And that'll get past his outstretched glove. It's a base hit. Throw will hold him at second, but the go-ahead run's in scoring position now with still nobody out.
Center
Here's Jackie
fielder.
Bradley now.
Jackie
He steps in off
Bradley
a base hit in his last at-bat. And he couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane to the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball one. On its way is pitch number 75. Changed things up on him, and he got him to swing through it. 1-2 now. And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. Striding into the box, Mitch Moreland. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. Slice down the left side, but foul. Here comes the 0-1. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. 1-1, here it comes. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2. First and second now, 1 man out. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Looked like he just tried to do too much with that fastball right there. He overthrew it a little bit. That's pretty much the case when you airmail a fastball like that.
So he sets him down swinging. Mitch Moreland is sent packing for the second out of the inning. Liner towards second, but right there is the second baseman, and that will retire. Here's George Springer. He's roped a couple of doubles in 3 trips to this point. Joe Kelly is out from the bullpen.
Springer, your attention please. Now pitching for Boston, number 56, Joe Kelly.
And some action now in the Boston bullpen as a right-hander's up and throwing. No contact on the sinker there, and he's behind 0-1.
It looks like he just swung right over that sinker right there. What is so hard about a sinker, you have to almost go underneath it and scoop it. You got one of those swings that goes over the top, you're never going to hit him. I like that check swing. He started to offer at the off-speed pitch, but he recognized it and was able to hold up.
Swing, and that's hit out of play up into the plaza level. Got him. So he's down on strikes for the second time here tonight. Here's Carlos Correa now. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point.
Correa.
Here's the first pitch, chopped foul right at home plate, and that's the first strike. Now a fastball off the plate away, a ball and a strike.
That's a big fastball, obviously, and we're going to see this reliever throw it a lot.
And that misses. 2-1.
Right there is a temptation pitch. Power hitters like this are looking for pitches that they can drive. So that may have been one where he was trying to get him to chase up above the zone a little bit.
Good time to call the change as he swings and misses for strike 2. And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2.
Walks are never good, but they're especially bad news late in games like this. It seems like they always come back to bite.
And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen. Breaks his bat as this one's popped up. And no one will get this one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Chop foul over towards the dugout. And he couldn't get him to chase the 0-2 fastball. It's 1-2.
Hey, not a bad pitch right there on 0-2, a fastball. And I think as a hitter right now, you have to continue to go up there looking to hit off the fastball.
Will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the. Digging in, Eduardo Nunez, and he'll complete the cycle if he can blast one over the wall here.
Nunez.
Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. He's around first, heading for 2. And he's not stopping. He wants 3. And he will make it back to second and be content with holding on there. Here's the second baseman now, Dustin Pedroia. 0 for 4 with a strikeout thus far. fastball, and he has to bend out of the way of that one.
You love this situation right here, Matt. Runner on second, no outs. You either get him over or you get him in. Worst case, get him over, and the next guy drives him in.
Look out. 2-0 now from the stretch. And a 2-0 fastball runs away. 3-0 now. The 3-0. And he takes a pitch right down the middle. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with nobody out. Comes back with a good slider there, and it's full 3-2. And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. So a big spot here, and stepping in, Andrew Benintendi. And he could very well get the intentional pass here, as that would set up a potential double play ball that might keep the game tied. Tony Sipp takes over on the mound in a tie ball game. There is one gone here in the top of inning number 9. Now the Astros have somebody up in the bullpen as a right-hander has started to warm up out there. And this one gets away. And over to third now is the runner. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with one away. And Ramirez can't get that one as he swings and misses for strike 2.
Well, this is a strikeout situation, but it's also a ground ball situation. I expect we'll see a lot of pitches down in the zone trying to prevent the hitter.
But it is not in time as they take the lead here in the late going. But runs all they get as the run score.
Mookie Betts.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss.
Well, that's such a great pitch for the pitcher. It's so hard to lay off a changeup when you're looking for the fastball in the first pitch, and clearly he was looking fastball.
Hey, one of the things every pitcher wants to do is make sure that those hitters aren't very comfortable up there. See how he runs this hard one in right here?
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3. And here's Marwin Gonzalez now. He'll be the one to get us going here in the bottom of inning number 9. Craig Kimbrell is the man called on to close. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Swing and a ball sliced foul into the seats down the left field line.
Oh, man, I think he thought he was going to get another breaking ball right there. He's a little bit late on that fastball. That's a nice pitch, though, following that breaking pitch to keep him off balance with the heater.
Not sure if that was a purpose pitch or not, but I like it. As a pitcher, sometimes you've got to be willing to back the guy off the plate by running something hard inside. You can't just let guys be comfortable standing in the batter's box against him.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one.
That's a nice pitch right there. He threw him a breaking ball, comes back with the fastball, and now he's late. Now he doesn't know how to adjust. He's kind of caught in between. You got him set up perfectly.
Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. And this is taken for ball 4. So just like that, the tying runs aboard to start the home half. Evan Gattis now standing in. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1.
Well, this is kind of the life of a pinch hitter. You maybe get one at bat a game, and it usually comes against a relief pitcher that's absolutely throwing bullets at you.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Boy, not exactly what you'd like as a pitcher. One of the keys is to minimize your pitches, attack the strike zone early, a lot of deep counts, and working himself into a lot of trouble.
Now a hard liner toward short, and that's in there, base hit. At the plate, Yulieski Gurriel. A winning run at first with nobody out. Aroldis. And now Boston's bullpen springs into action. A left-hander and a right-hander begin to throw. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike. 0-1.
Great spot with that pitch down and away. He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep hitting that spot.
Ball 1. Getting a few steps off a second there. Now the pitch. Oh, on the ground to short. Could this be 2? Pedroia. But they won't get 2 as he beats the relay to first. Ready now, Jake Marisnick. And we'll see what he can do with the tying run at second, the potential winning run at first with 1 away. Derek Fisher will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line. First offering to him stays upstairs. It's a ball and no strikes. Tying run at third, winning run at first. So a ball into the gap might be able to end it. 1-0 pitch is a sinker swung on and missed. 1-1. Cold strike on the inside, and he can't believe it at the plate. It's 1-2 now.
With 2 strikes and the runners at the corners, this is a big pitch coming up. Got to execute and hope to either get a strikeout or a double play ball to help you get out of this.
He froze him on the breaking ball that time. Derek Fisher goes down, and they've got only 1 out left to work with. And here's ball 4 on the intentional pass as that'll now load the bases here and set up the force at the plate.
Alex Bregman.
Alex Bregman is in with 2 away as he takes a ball. 1-0.
Hey, this game is getting interesting real quick. The last thing you want to do on the mound is fall behind. Needs to get back in the strike zone right here.
Oh, that was a big pitch right there. That was a swing count for me. Now the pressure's really mounting. You got the bases loaded in a tight game right here. He's got to deliver. He's got to throw strikes. As a hitter, you know he's got to come to you. All the pressure's on the pitcher right now.
And this will be a called strike 2. And trouble now as they're down to their final strike tonight. 2 big outs here, but the tying and winning runs are both out there. Seared down the first baseline, and that'll get past his outstretched glove. It's a base hit. 1 run is scored. No problems here, Houston. The Astros are going to walk off a winner. So the lineup really helped carry them to victory here in this one, and this man was a big reason why. He's our tops player of the game.
Hey, multi-hit game, and one of them was a dinger. That's a solid day's work for any hitter, and it had an impact on the outcome of this game. What else can you say?
Fans, our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Astros. 5 runs, 10 hits, no errors. They left 5 men on base. For the Red Sox, 4 runs, 13 hits, no errors. They left 10 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 17 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at Minute Maid Park, 40,950. The Astros thank you for attending and remind you to please drive home safely. Good night.